What is up, guys? So today I want to talk about being a middle child. Now, there are many pros and cons to being a middle child. Now, I'm a middle child. I have a younger brother and an older brother. Me and my older brother are 3 years apart. Me and my younger brother is 6 years apart. First issue about being a middle child is that you don't get, anything. When I say that, the oldest one will always get loved the most, while the youngest one will always be the most spoiled. Now, this is a fact that I had to live with for many years, and it was so terrible the way I was treated. Now, I'm not saying that my parents are bad, but what I am saying is that it's just the way things are. I do see it and I feel it when my older brother is treated more ideally, my younger brother is treated more pamperedly, while I just get the back sex, right? Well, it's also a good thing because from there I become independent earlier than both of them. I learned to look for money myself. I learned to fight for what I want, and I know where I stand. The second thing is I get to see a different world altogether. When you're the oldest, you only see from a perspective of the eldest. So you either think that you are the role model, or you either think that you are the only one that people have to listen to. Which brings about ego. I'll talk about that another time. When you are the youngest one, however, you will think that, oh, I will get whatever I want as long as I ask. And the youngest one will also, get what they want, even without them asking, right? So me, I don't get either of that. I get neither. And the best thing is, to me, a plus is that I learn to accept things as they are and move along. If I don't have something, I work for it. If I'm not entitled to something, in my own means, I will achieve it myself. So that actually built me up as well. So that's not only a bad thing, it's also a good thing. It molded me to be who I am now. I take responsibility for my own actions. I don't have someone covering my ass all the time, So it's all about myself. Now, growing up was tough, but growing up tough made me tougher. The third thing, which I believe is also something that I gained and as well as a loss, was me not getting enough love. And the good thing is that I don't get enough love, so I went my own ways, I did my own things, and I get acknowledged myself because of my achievements. I didn't ask my parents for something, I get it myself. Majority of the time whenever people ask me for something, usually I give good advice, is what a lot of people say, because every single time they ask me for something, for an advice, for my thoughts, I give them in a way whereby they don't just look from one angle, they look from many angles. And that's what I always do with myself. Every single time something happens, my older brother will look it from an older brother's perspective, my younger brother will look it from my younger brother's perspective, but I look both ways. And this gives me a wider range of a bigger scope and of the view of the situation, and that actually helps me even further, because it helped me improve not to judge people that often. In fact, I rarely judge people, and whenever I do, it's usually when the cases are quite big, right? So a lot of the times people ask me, what is it? Is it the middle child syndrome? I'm like, no, it's just that because of the situation, I ended up this way, because of the way I thought and the environment and the way the situation called for whatever actions that I used. So because of that, a lot of people come to me, not because they want my money, not because they want my fame or what. I don't have any fame in anyways, but they come for me because they want advice, and usually they always tell me that I have very good advice. I empathize with them, I give them a assurance that they're not wrong, if they're not wrong, and if they're right, they're right. But if they are wrong, I give them a reality check, and that actually helps, you know, my friends who are really close to me. It actually helps them to see the world from a different perspective. This is just a small thought from my part. Of course, there are many other things. I will just cover this in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little bit boring. I apologize. I am still having my you know, my throat is still a little bit itchy, so I can't really produce much voices. Excuse me. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you subscribe to the channel if you are, you know, if you like what I'm giving out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.